Hello everyone, this is Heroes Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Balatro Let's Play as we look to wrap up the black deck with the final difficulty, Gold Stake, where we now have rental jokers, which are just terrible because they don't really have a sell value. We're going for the money. Now, honestly, I'm ready to move on from the black deck. It is, in my opinion, probably one of the harder decks to play. Just very unforgiving with the -1 hand. Yes, you do get the extra joker slot, but it just doesn't cash out until very late in the game, and you're leaving a lot of variance early on. Okay, so we're gonna try to get this to snap before 5 rounds. If not, we'll sell it. Maybe a flush, maybe a straight. Both would work. Alright, now we're loaded. Ooh. We can hold this and sell it whenever we do get our first great joker. Which is not now, because that's just going to be a double tag. We could try to get a Polychrome and then duplicate that Polychrome. Could be a tactic we can use. If we use this early, we can guarantee sort of what joker we want to double. I don't think we need, I mean, 6 puts us at the perfect interest level, so I guess we're gonna go for that, and then we just do planets. Alright, full house is pretty good. 2 pair is okay as well. Straight's not bad. Yeah, I'll take the level up over the 1 interest that we can get there. And we double tag this so we can probably get a good one, even if one turned out to be rental or perishable. This is worth 1,500. Alright, no breakage there. Ooh. It doesn't work because it's perishable. Even if we start skipping like crazy now, we're 7 rounds away from anti-8. We'll still grab it. We have another one, so we'll see it after the next shop. We'll use it for this round and then we just sell it before we get the duplicate. I mean, we don't really have a direction right now, so I'm guessing we're just trying to boost Molt. I don't think we need this, at least not now, because we don't know what we're playing, even though we already played 3 straights. I don't think that trend's going to continue here. Alright, we got the club. It broke. Okay, that's actually really good. Oh. Okay, so I was not expecting this. Double Wee Joker with Polychrome. That is a combination that I did not dream up of. So we want 2s, and we want to play the 2s. We're probably leaning towards like 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind type of deck with a lot of 2s. I mean, currently we're not set up like that, but wow, we're very weak right now. Yeah, I was hoping to get at least a judgment, because we need some sort of base mult. Oh, not chips. Not chips. Alright, change that to a 2. Change that to a king. We have 6 2s now, I think. I'm gonna take the jokers. I know we skipped a bunch, which goes against trying to build this up, but I was hoping to get something with plus mult, which we did not get. It's too good to not play. And we got cashed out on the lucky. Wow. I mean, this doesn't really help us, the 8. Okay, re-trigger works well because we can re-trigger the 2 that's played first multiple times. And we can try to create some really fancy 2s. Yeah, this gives at least some base mult. Every card scores. I don't think we need that. Held in hand, held in hand. Okay, we'll do this. It's a lot of like 1.5s moving around. We just need like one good source of plus mult. I don't know if abstract is the choice. We sell this, we grab this, go for a free reroll. Okay, that's gonna be our base mult. We'll try to upgrade this to something better for the X mult. We did make an extra king, and we have actually 2 extra kings from the Spectral pack as well. Sure. As long as we don't lose this 2, right? Or the king. It's a net gain for us. I don't think we should keep skipping just because we should stack, but the problem is if we do that, then when we get to the pillar, we can't play the 2s. So I feel like this might be better. Alright, this way we can play our 2s in peace. We didn't use up all the discard for the base mult. That's my mistake, but we still scored a bunch. Something to get another jack. Like this would be the logical play just to get the triggers. Oh, we also didn't put the 2 in the front. Okay, a lot of things we made a mistake on. Gotta get used to how our jokers play. Hard pass, but like we have to make room so that we can buy and sell. Probably not gonna reroll here unless we pick up a lot of money. It's not terrible. Alright, so clearly we want this to be a king. That works really well. We can wait on that. Yeah, we're playing these. Alright, make sure we use up our discards. That's a beauty. And we make sure we put this in the front. That first card is very important. I think these two actually can carry us. The double Wii Joker might actually work really well. Especially Polychrome. Alright, I think that stays the king. Doesn't really help us, but sure. 2. We're playing not skipping, so we're play it. Like, we don't need to play a full house. Like, if we can drag a second hand, or maybe even a third hand, potentially we can play more 2s. Like, we don't really need the money. But that's gonna be enough. Ah, fancy. Well, Eternal and Rental, I don't think, I don't think I want to do this. Maybe we switch off of this. Although +1 hand is pretty nice, not gonna lie. Oh, 4 of kind. That actually would work really well for what we're trying to do. So that's a huge win. I think we do buy this now. The off chance we get another 2. Yeah, I think that's good. I wonder if that debuffs the kings. Yeah, I guess we'll just get rid of them. I don't think we care. I think we actually want to wait till we have 4 2s. Yeah, our throwaway hands actually score pretty high. That's a legit concern. With no chip being doubled here, this should be pretty low. Only have 2 of them. A pair here. I mean, it's going to be enough. Let's just try to score more, but fine. Let's do this first. Either we destroy some cards, or we get 2. Actually in favor of destroying. We only want 2s and kings. Like, we have a pretty clear desire here. That we can discard and try to get a tarot card back. Start with no discarding. Could hurt us. I mean, more reason to try to get this build up quicker. Alright, so this will be the first hand. Try to get multiple triggers, see if we can get paid. And then we go for the 2s. There we go. Massive. Wonder if we should play the single king. 3 tries to try to get 20 extra. 248. It's still early. There's a chance we can still move it up even higher. Either we make the king or we make the 2 special. The thing is, the 2 is about building up. Once we want to score big, we don't have to play the 2s. Anything would these will be contributing no matter what. Now the kings will never play, so I think the kings will probably be better as a, you know, extra 1.5 there. I don't need the steel cards, but I do want the kings. I also do want the money. This might score a lot, just because of how many kings we have. One more chance to draw some 2s. Nope. Yeah, we got pretty greedy for these and these. Hand size is an issue. If we can get a Balatro to increase hand size, definitely would be very helpful. This we definitely need. Not sure if we need to check the Joker pack. Ooh, starting with no discard, starting with no queens, no 2s. But like I said, the 2's not what give us the points. We could have made these kings, but I don't think that's the approach. We have enough kings. There's not enough hand slots left. Like 7 kings, we can't hold 7 kings. Huh. I can make that a 2, but I don't know if that actually helps us. Right now, I'm just not confident trip 6 gets us there. I think the safer play would be... I mean, it goes against what we want to do because we want to make more 2s. But the safer play would be like this. And then we play the full house with this small s, the first card getting re-triggered. Kind of have to adapt. We don't want to die here. Okay, we do get paid off extra Joker slot. We don't have a good Joker for it yet, so I think for the next one we would... we'll play it, I think. Originally, when we got the card, I was hoping to boost the ace to a 2, so we get more 2s, but that didn't happen. Just gonna wait for another 2. We get a quad, and we're fine. If we don't get a quad, would the kings make up for it? Or should we do something like this? Because the base malt changes quite a bit. It's like the battle of greed. It's not that... Okay, we're fine. With 4 kings, it's fine. We're not dying here with this. It was close, but fortunately we had 4 kings. How many times have we played? We haven't really concentrated our play at anything, so that doesn't really work. 160. I mean, basically, if we get 4 of a kind, we're good. If we don't get a 4 of a kind, we're not good. I don't want to buy it because I want the interest. I mean, we're at the mercy of not getting enough twos. We want 4 twos. I'm willing to sacrifice a few kings for that. Because it's only worth 3 point, like x3, right? x3.375 for 3 kings. But if I get 4, I actually get x4, I should get a net gain. And this will score okay here. Yeah, there we go. So this is more important to us. It's about getting that 4 card. Maybe I should have looked at this first, in case we get double your money. We do get double money, but fortunately we get temperance as well. We need money to try to dig up another joker. No, we don't need these. Kinda worth a little bit. Spending too much. Alright, so a lot of 2s here. There's a good chance we do get our 4 2s, so we're good. We just play our 4 2s and we're gonna be fine. We do lose 5. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown the 7 out there, could have just lost 4. Okay, so basically we're gonna end with these jokers, most likely. Because we have to sell a joker at the end, which is probably one of these. In the meantime, none of these help us. I mean, if we get this draw for the final round, then we're totally fine. I think we actually just want to at least destroy cards, increase the chance we draw our 2s. We do need to buy a joker that we want to sell. But not this round. I think we're still good. Yeah, it's basically what happens when we don't get 4 2s. How do we deal with that? Keep the king, throw that away. Yeah, there's a lot of chips being thrown out there. That's not good enough. Alright, so this is good enough. Do we want to... Yeah, we don't need to get the extra payment. If we can get a chance to get another 2, just to trigger this a bit more, we go for it. Yep. This is ideal hand. 3 kings, 5 2s. Can't get any better than this ratio. $528 apiece on these Wii Jokers. Can't believe we built a strategy off of that. Now, we can buy something that costs 1 and then just sell it, because it's just... like, there's no point, is there? Because, like, we can't really improve if we have to sell it anyways. Make a copy of the 2. Yeah, for sure. We'll take a peek. Yeah, and then we'll just sell that. Not a lot of 2s. No kings either. 3 of them now. I'm willing to... Do we throw the king out there? It doesn't score. The 6 is what's going to get scored. Sure. We'll keep the king for this one. If we get desperate on the next... We just need 1 more 2. We just need 4 of them. We don't get it. Ooh. Okay. Need 1, 2. We get there. I think this is enough. We have 10-2 total in our deck out of 59 cards. So it's not a lot, and then we can also boost it. 1 king. Yeah, I think this is good. 5 28s. Not bad. Ended up over 600. Nope, 576. And we're done. We're done with the black deck. You can hear from my voice the frustration I have with this deck. This deck is tough. I think losing a hand just limits your income, and then you're trying to use your limited income to get the jokers. I think this is the only deck where you can't consistently get the first voucher, unless you save on the first round and then small blind, big blind, and then enter, you know, the 600 one with no jokers, and you still have to try to beat that with 3. Especially after the -1 discard, the variance gets really tight, and it's really hard to come out of this. But anyways, we're done with every single color deck, and we're gonna move beyond that. We have beaten the Magic deck. Nebula is probably next. We don't have many left. We have the Nebula, we have the Zodiac, and then finally the Erratic, which would be really fun because we'll just have a completely randomized deck every single time. That's going to be the final one. I think we'll just go in order. We'll probably play the Magic deck first, or the Nebula deck first, and then play the Zodiac deck after that. We start with a Telescope voucher, which means we'll always have our most played hand available. Usually I don't get this voucher early on because it locks you in, and then we lose a consumable slot. So this is actually, in my opinion, a pretty big debuff, because all the tarot cards, the planet throne that give you 2 planet, as well as the Emperor that gives you 2 tarot, you can't use that because you don't have the consumable slot for it. So this will be interesting to see how we can deal with this, but consistent upgrade from your planet card is interesting. Maybe our most played will just be high hand, although that's kind of hard to believe early on since you can't really get away with playing high hand in the first ante before you have any jokers to help you out. So we'll see how we develop with the strategy for the Nebula deck, and we'll come back and play that next time. So until then, bye!